You like this. How about we step up La Velocidad with some help from the Italians?
Bellissimo!
Come meet me. I'll bring the car.
Right, welcome back to the Horizon story. So we're going to do the final 4 chapters. And speaking of Italians, we have 4 Italian manufacturers returning to the Forza series in the next in August 17th, I believe, with Lancia, Fiat, Abarth, and Alfa Romeo all returning in some form. Not sure how many cars are going to be added. I'm predicting about 2 or 3 per manufacturer, which obviously does not leave a lot of room for any cars that have been, in previous games, or the potential for any new cars. I'm not predicting that there will be any new cars added to the game, or to the Forza series from those manufacturers, but them returning regardless is going to be fun. So yeah, I am looking forward to those, especially since the likes of Lancia and Alfa Romeo are 2 of my favourite manufacturers.
Your apprentice, Enzo?
Matteo, actually, but yes. He reminded me of one of the most important cars in history. The first production model to hit 200 miles per hour.
Expect a review of this
You
soon,
don't need an excuse to get me into an F40.
If this doesn't make us better racers, nothing will.
Like I did with that Ford Lotus Cortina. I did a review of that, despite it being quite an old car. Many a Forza game. But I did it because
Your performance.
I wanted to talk.
A nice 40th birthday present for Ferrari, and anyone lucky enough to own one.
So yeah, I did it because, like I said in that review of that car, there's plenty of vehicles that I have not reviewed on previous Forza games, or indeed this one. I think there's about 40 or 50, so yeah, I figured it was high time to give them a shot being looked at, and yeah, this is one of them.
You know why this thing is shaped like it is, right? It makes so much heat, it has diffusers both front and rear.
And I'm still...
I was not expecting this car to handle like that. But then again, I did let the back end get out, and that's where I lost the grip, so it's technically my own fault. Yeah, this car has a lot of grip until it doesn't. It has really fat wide tyres and a decent amount of downforce, but once you lose some of that speed and you hit the limit of grip, then that's when it becomes a bit problematic to handle. It's still monstrously quick for something as old as this. This predates the McLaren F1, the Jaguar XJ220. Yeah, it's really not that much slower in terms of initial acceleration, to be honest. It's only really the top speed that is lower than both of those cars, only because those have way more power. This is still pretty sharpish.
Wow.
Just did that.
That was fun. So much fun, I almost forgot about Aurelio for a second.
Aha! Now we're getting somewhere.
So yeah, it would be nice to have those 4 Italian manufacturers join the likes of Ferrari and Lamborghini again. So yeah, really looking forward to them returning. I'm curious of what they're going to be. It would be really nice if they added, new cars from each manufacturer. But
she's here from Tokyo. A very talented mechanica. I'm learning a lot about Japanese street racing.
Like it's okay to lose one teensy little race?
Oh, that? Don't worry about that. Just come and meet me.
so yeah, I was thinking about what kind of cars they could add that haven't been added to a Forza game before. With Lancia, I was thinking of like the Monte Carlo, that saloon car that they did that had a Ferrari engine in it, back in the 90s, I think it was. Then from the likes of Alfa Romeo, I'd love. Well, to be honest, there's plenty of cars from Alfa Romeo that I'd love to just be in the game from previous games, like the Montreal and the Alfa Romeo 75. Both of those would be great to have. But yeah, we'll have to just wait and see, I guess. I'm sure they'll be announced about a week before the new series starts, so
okay.
Shouldn't be too long.
School. I'm ready.
Actually, I thought we could just relive the Midnight Club era. Drive a Japanese legend, have some fun.
Oh, well, yeah, that sounds great.
We were in an upgraded version in the first chapter of the previous episode, so let's try this stock car, I guess.
To the Midnight Club.
Exactly. In the 90s, Japan produced speed machines from Nissan, Honda, Toyota.
I don't know if it's on though.
Supra 8. Hina says back then, everyone wanted a Supra.
I can see why.
3-liter twin-turbocharged inline 6, 276 brake horsepower, 315 foot-pounds of torque. The turbos are sequential instead of parallel, so you get a consistent boost at low and high RPM.
Wow, Ale, you know everything.
Not quite. I just have a good crew to help me.
And then obviously well after this game and well after the new Forza Motorsport game, it's all about where Forza Horizon 6 is going to be set. And to be honest, I didn't think for 1 second that it would ever be set in Mexico, so it could very well be set in any kind of country really. Japan is the one that I think is going to be the thing that it's going to be set in.
Hina tuned these up for us. Tuning is huge in the Japanese scene. Hina says you couldn't get into the Midnight Club without a top speed of 160 miles plus. Of course, she probably wasn't even born then.
Ale, neither were you.
Okay, good point.
I think everyone would love it to be set in Japan, or most people would like it to be. I personally would like it to be just because I'm sure there's a bunch of weird K cars and manufacturers from Japan that we've never had before that could be added, which I'd be all for. I love it when they add add cars that we've never had before in Forza games, and certainly love it when they add manufacturers that we've never had before. And yeah, because I'm thinking of like some of the Daihatsu kind of cars. Then you've got your K cars like the Honda Beat and the Suzuki Cappuccino, which would be amazing to have added to a game. So that alone would be a good reason to have it set in Japan, but obviously then you have the roads and the scenery and the culture. Just seems like an excellent place to set a game. I'm surprised it's not happened sooner, to be honest.
Say thank you to Hina for me.
I will. Actually, I should get back to the workshop to see if Aurelio has beaten any more of my lap times.
Did we get 3 stars then? Yes. I think it was 50 seconds we needed to be in, so yeah. Just over a second quicker than we needed to be, so very close indeed. Right, I think we're on to the final chapter now.
This is it. I've set up a rematch with Aurelio. Time to bring out las armas grandes.
I don't know what that is, but I'm intrigued.
So we'll drive there for this final one, just to talk a little bit more. So yeah, cars from Fiat I'd love to see. I'd love the Dino Coupe to make a return, purely because then we'll finally have a car on this game that uses that engine that is actually good.
Turn right.
Like the Ferrari Dino, which is woeful. But yeah, cars from Alfa Romeo, the Alfa Sud, love that. It's supposed to be one of the best handling four-wheel drive cars of its era. Maybe the 166 with the that V6 which has the chrome inlet inlets in it, which it's a beautiful looking car. I love the Barrera to make a return, especially with the again the big V6 in it. Anything from Alfa Romeo with a V6 in it, basically, to be honest, is going to be a good shout, especially the older V6 that they use in the likes of the GT V6 and the like. So yeah, there's plenty of ways you could go with adding those 4 manufacturers in.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Especially with a Bath, because from a Bath we've really only had
when it is safe to do
the breathed on Fiats before, with like the 695 and the Fiat 124 Spider. So yeah, I'd love some properly singular Bath vehicles from them. Oh no, we've actually got another one. Oh well, we won't drive to the next one then. I thought that was the last chapter.
Ah, big guns. Got it.
Oh hello, Hennessey.
This is the Hennessey Venom F5. Cars don't get much faster than hypercars, and hypercars don't get much faster than this. Get in.
That's definitely the case, given how quick this can go at the top end. Comfortably cruises past 300 miles an hour.
Top speed is over 300 miles per hour.
Just said that.
Find it and hold it.
So when's the rematch with Aurelio?
He says any time.
This isn't the best side of the motorway, by the way.
Just excited? Like, he doesn't even care who wins. He's just happy to race.
Turn around.
We're getting near misses as well, by the way. Where are all the cars? God, I forgot how quick this is. I don't regularly drive cars like this because I prefer my slower vehicles, but still. The speeds that this car can get up to is ridiculous. Yeah, we've gotten the 3 stars, so that's that. Yeah, 300 miles an hour, that's just absolutely mental. It's faster than some planes can do, especially some, you know, what were considered seriously quick prop planes back in the day.
This all wrong. Do you mind if I take some time, clear my head before our next lesson?
Yeah, take all the time you need.
I'll give you all of the time you need, which is basically only up until I enter the next story. No more time than that. But she'll start talking as soon as I come out of this anyway.
Listen, I've been thinking a lot. It's time to put this thing with Aurelio behind me. If you can forgive a stubborn old mechanica.
So, I'm here for you.
So yeah, I'd like to hear what cars you'd like to see added into this game from Lancia, Fiat, Abarth and Alfa Romeo. I'm sure you guys have some interesting thoughts on what could be added. I'd love the Fiat 8V Supersonic. It's a stunning car. Looks absolutely superb and has a really rather small V8 engine which just sings. Love that to be added back in. Also the Fiat Coupe Turbo. That would be nice to have.
How you doing?
Better. When I lost that race to Aurelio, I thought I was done. An old model, too slow. But here's the thing. At Horizon, we love history.
We love you, no matter what.
I spoke to Aurelio. We're gonna try our monthly workshop race again.
And I particularly mentioned the Fiat Coupe because, well,
all these talk of the
I don't think
past,
we've had that since Forza 4.
The Rimac Nevera is the future of speed. Woo! That's what I said. All electric, 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Nevera is the word for sudden lightning storms off the coast of Croatia, where this thing is built.
Trees, not again.
Let's get the rest of mis compadres in here.
Yeah, the Hennessey's quick in terms of its top end speed, but I swear to God this is quicker when it comes to mid-range clout. It doesn't have any stoppage to it at all. It just does not feel like it's ever going to run out of energy. Oh, why is everyone getting bunched up? Seems like that Ford drag car had a bit of an issue. I would like more EVs added to the game though. I know the 4 Italian manufacturers don't really have any, I don't think. I think they've delved into that much. I know the Fiat 500 has an electric version, but I don't think Alfa has touched that kind of side of the thing yet, and I certainly don't think Lancia or Abarth have. Well, we've comfortably got 3 stars in that. But yeah, I'd like to see some more electric cars from some manufacturers.
I can't wait for next month's races. Aurelio and the others have already started tuning up their rides.
Sounds like your workshop is about to get pretty competitive.
How do you think race cars got these fast?
Damn right. So yeah, there we go. That's the Horizon story. I know we've got 2 stars on one of the stories, so I'll do that in my own time. We did that, we only got 2 stars in one of them in the previous episode, but yeah, I'll do that in my own time, and then you'll see me reviewing the Hennessey Exorcist. So yeah, nonetheless, so thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this Horizon story and me waffling on endlessly. But nonetheless, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.